Hello! Excuse me. Hello, Renoe. Hello, Ian. And Fane is here too. Boobs? Okay. Didn't realize you were gonna stream tonight. Gonna get food, be back in like 20. Alright, Fane, no worries. We'll do that. Okay. We'll load. There we go. Find me some candy corn while you're out. Oh my god, Ian. I can't believe you couldn't find candy corn. That seems so weird. Like, actually, I don't think I've seen candy corn recently in stores. But then again, I don't go looking for it, so it is what it is. I'll grab this. Yes. Okay.
Picture a candle. Set it aflame in your mind. Let it flicker in the breeze. Notice the hues and the rise and fall of intensity. Spot the blackened wick at its core. See the sharp trail of smoke rising up and fading. Smell the fumes and melting wax. Feel it burn. Pour fuel on the flame and make it grow. Make it blaze like a torch.
He said I had to build these entities and store them in my memory, that I would later recall them and invoke their images. But that was not enough to spawn a wisp.
You cannot conjure the flame of a candle, but because there is no candle. Thus, you must create your own light.
The wisp is
not a true flame. Its warmth and gleam do not come from burning, or a sunlight manifestation, but another force that communicates radiance. You need to imitate light.
And so I delved deeper into the deliberate fantasy, seeking out new forms of light, fire, and warmth. Joshua, I need a shower, and now I gotta wait. What do you mean? You can just take like a 15-20 minute shower and be back? It's fine, Aaron. My new awareness was able to make sense of this chaos, to keep it all in perspective, to strengthen the image and prevent it from fading. It was like a waking dream. I would play with my symbols, mash them against each other, giving birth to new forces that made no sense in real terms. Yet it felt natural in this world. This is a whole nother universe. There are new rules and laws to test. Okay. Let's adjust the audio a little bit. I just got out of the shower and gotta grab a burger. Now I can't unless I do DoorDash. I'm sorry. I'm always choosing the worst times, aren't I? There are new laws, there are new rules and laws to test. Here, freedom is a primitive principle. I have subtle appendages with absolute reach, so much to take in. Yet I can tell this universe is bounded. I am all-powerful, yes, but I am trapped in its shell. Knowing that there is a limit, my reach means nothing. This place. I am like the spoke on a wheel. The process runs with me, and I am part of the process. My mind is a furnace, smelting through suggestions, clues, and hunches, shaping them into tools. They fit in my hand. I can wield them. They are like puzzle pieces, but the pieces do not seem to fit. Combinations, permutations, arrangements. Adding, subtracting. Analysis, brute force. The experiment carries on a timeless bubble with nothing to show for it. Pointless. I surrender. My mind, wow, I can't read tonight. The way it came, ascends. That's yeah. The way it came, gently rising back to reality. Oh, hi, Chase. Hello. Oh, what did I miss, besties? Ah, nothing in Selkie. I'm just... Not much at all. Not much at all. I basically just started reading. The transfer is no longer sudden. The path is open to me, as Alan had said before. I am changed. It is the same road, viewed in reverse. I am at a different angle. Ian, it's fine. My reading ability is sometimes okay. Sometimes. I can see faces I could not see before. I can travel in and out of this state anytime I wish. The signposts are are put in place like pillars of an ageless material. They will never falter. Though, those thoughts are strange and so arcane. It was a place where things made sense, but looking backwards, I cannot attach reasons to any of it. The journey was proper, though fruitless. I have not found a way to produce a wisp. I open my eyes, feeling old and locked. Rolling and rolling and rolling. Down the valley I go.
Well?
I can't do it.
What? Did you get lost?
No, I was there. But I know I can't do it. I haven't figured it out yet. I think I need more time. That he managed to read permutations surprised me. Aaron, I'm not that illiterate. I'm pretty illiterate. But sometimes I know words. Sometimes. I think I need more time. He seemed puzzled by my conviction.
How do you know?
I know. I think you know too. Alan nodded slowly.
Well, you seem, wise to it.
I was where I was supposed to be, where you wanted me to go. I narrowed and played with a stinging sensation crawled across my temple, and so I went to rub it. Do you think permutations was on a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and that's why he got it so easily? Actually, permutations is used in card game talk in general, where it's the different permutations of like what your combos can be and how your how your gameplay has to be set up because of the natural variance of a card game. So, yes, I have come across that word several times because of card game talk, but shut up.
I see. Good, good. Perhaps we should have started slower. Next time, you must take it easy. Explore at a leisure instead of searching for something. I should have known you would overindulge. You're very keen to progress. But care must be taken when one is deep in the ether.
The ether? He hadn't mentioned that term before. My intuition flared, and I realized that Alan had purposefully withheld the word until now. His face was drawn straight, yet I could find a confirmation in it. Where's my second option? I ask a question. I already knew the answer. But the question is inevitable.
What we call magic in the end result of an event caused by a supernatural mechanism. Everywhere around us, there is a state of abstract equilibrium. I know what the word is, I just can't pronounce it. Equilibrium. Okay. And potential energy for abstract change. Pervaders can perceive this dynamic, and are able to make sense of it. Shellmen are blind to it. Able to see, able to affect, once you begin to play around and test.
Oh my god, the text was different. Echo is talking to Reeves. What?
Or release the energy, and a new force takes shape. This is what we call ether. When you're conscious.
Okay, will I be equilibrium thing? I know what the word is, I just can't pronounce it good.
Your constant when your conscious flows from here to there, it sinks into a sea of forces where everything is mutable. The ether is out of clay. It is the fire that powers the breath that gives life. It's soul of men and women, and the spark of imagination.
Just one little spark of imagination. I don't remember that whole song, I'm sorry. But I always have to go on that ride when I go to Epcot, because my sister hates that ride, so we have to go on it. Journey into Imagination, yeah, lit. That ride's terrible. It's everywhere. Yeah, those levels look fine. It just sounds loud in my headphones.
And only we can see it. Very promising, Remus. Very promising indeed. It's good we did this now. You'll have time to reflect on all of this on the road. Now would be a terrible time to sleep. Consider this a second awakening.
I feel strangely numb.
I know. It will pass.
And how can I... and how can I help now? Ian, I read that as the whole never ends. And was like, damn, yeah, okay. Oh my god.
Help?
With this affliction.
Ah. In due time. You are much too exhausted right now.
How loud shit is in your ears, right? Man, whose hole are we talking about? Oh my god. I don't know, who has your favorite hole in this game?
This is only the beginning. There is much for you to learn.
Alan placed his hand on my back and walked us towards the camp. Jimsar had gathered up all of our things and was lying down yet again, eating another one of those apples. He was relieved to see that we were ready to go.
Finally, I was just about to doze off.
I'm not sure how long it's been since I entered that trance. Time was hard to grasp. I knew I could look up at the sun in the sky and figure it out, but just the thought gave me a headache. In this game, so far, Jimsar probably. Though to be fair, we haven't seen any in the main game, right? Don't want to think anymore. For the rest of the day, my legs will be doing all the work. Tomorrow we arrive in Valguryan, and I hope to be more more even kneeled by then. I hope to be even more even kneeled. Okay. A place with so many pervaders is bound to have important answers. Now I just have to figure out the right questions. When you're traveling and have to spend most of the day walking, boredom sets in sooner or later. Just the clear, pretty sky up above, low hills and mountains, plains, birds, ponds, a few signs of civilization, and ever fewer strangers on the road. All brief, momentary distractions. Sharing the journey with others is a blessing. An exchange of words keeps you grounded and strengthens your resolve to push on. It bonds you to your friends, helping everyone get there in high spirits and good health. Okay, guys. Though you must take care of your stamina as well. Conversation is tempting, but it steals your breath. There is a balance. You must keep sane and stay in the fine fettle. I was not balanced. Alan's lesson opens up new world for me. Opened up a new world. There's an A there. It was like I had been born again and a new soul into an old body. My head was straining itself, trying to get used to these new the new sense-making faculties. Wait, what? Flussy? Flussy. I don't know. You think Shadow Chase gave Leo some... Oh my god. It was getting easier, though there was... thoughts, that's it. Thoughts that were once rigid were now relaxed. I looked at Alan and Jimsar as I saw friends. My heart warmed, knowing that I would not be alone on this perilous road. I felt so grateful to be with them. Oh, what's with that dopey look? What's with your dopey look? Nothing. I am in a soft mood, but I cannot let him see it. He wouldn't understand the things I've experienced. How could he? I wouldn't understand it. Not until I felt the ether. Take a step back. Further. I can understand his perspective. There is a kind of joy in Jimsar's naivete. Naivety. Okay. You never know what you're missing if you're not even aware of the hole that exists within you. Oh no, we're talking about holes again. I'd like to change his mind, but he's much too disillusioned to lower his guard and risk the thought. Besides, people are seldom convinced by words. If he should ever walk this path of mine, then he needs to see it for himself. All I can do is smile back and hope for our good luck. Jimsar shook his head and rolled his eyes at Alan. Your mumbo-jumbo is taking its toll. Mumbo-jumbo? Okay. His words are edged with thorns, but thorns are not hateful. And the evening turned up. The sun appeared to plunge plunge, faster and faster under the horizon. What? Alan's gonna ream that. Oh my god. I finally made it. Welcome! Welcome, Blue. Good to see you. Ian, stop. That caught some pleasant faces. Did it, Darian? We were far away from any signs of habitation. Last time we saw a village, the sky was still all blue. The plain extends far and wide in each direction. Not much shelter to be found. A forest darkens on the eastern hill, but it is too far and out of the way to reach. The air is dry and still, carrying an idle warmth. No river, no lake, no puddle. You all are great. Oh, hello, Fane. You're back. It has been like 20 minutes. I see. What does Ussy even mean? What? Ian, explain. I don't understand. I'm too boomer for this. We would need to search for water come morning. Bleak prospects for a good night's rest. Still, we make do with what we can. Our water skins will last until tomorrow. No sense in fretting over misfortune. Alan shook his head. Josh, you have to know. Maybe. I don't know.
We have to stop here. Not a good place to set up camp. We're easy to spot out here.
Ussy started with Bussy equal boy pussy. Then it all just snowballed because we're all perverts. Okay. Josh, don't look. That was meant for chat. What? Oh man, I didn't see the redacted image. Damn it. I don't understand, and you never will. Aw, damn.
I know. We should have stopped after the last village. There's brush over there.
Jimsar sighed.
Good enough.
Ever since I left home, things have been getting rougher and rougher. The trend continues, though I enjoy the escape from routine. When your life hangs in the balance, all of your principles gain new values and relationships. I can't do much to save myself, except go with the flow. And go with the flow? What? Are we gonna high five the sky? Are we gonna katabingada ore and hope for a new tomorrow? Oh, we're gonna go halfway to forever. That's what's gonna happen. In Alan's eyes, I meant I had to learn magic because he believes my strange sigil could answer a few questions. I'm excited, although my previous trance had disturbed me. I felt the need to return to it soon. Ian, stop. All gays have the right to know about Bussy. Oh my god. I think this is going to be the day Josh decides on Jimsar. What? We feeling the flow over here? Always, always. Look, Blue, do you know how often I create an overlay network and overlay 2 level 4 monsters to XZ Shokan. Uh, what what's his name? Numbers Sanju Q Kibo Hopu. I also know I need to pace myself. The old bear said so much, and I am keen to trust him. Tomorrow I will conquer that spell. This time I woke up first. I had sweat like a hog in the heat all throughout the night. The knapsack I used as a pillow was damp on one side. Ah, he plays a sweaty boy in this game. I see, I see. Alan was lying down next to me, under the large tarp we shared. His breathing was faint and scratchy. Waking up next to him like this reminds me of Jonah at the worker camp. Does this lad never show up again? It felt like he was gonna be like a main character. Like he had like a portrait and everything. Like that almost felt really weird when he was just like, "Yeah, I'm going. Bye." I wonder if he's still in Chariot. I crawled out from under the cover of my bedroll and from under the tarp, taking care not to ruffle the sheet too much. It was the earliest of morning. The horizon had just started to glow pink. I grabbed my water skin and drank from it. The wind must have picked up right before I woke up. It was a soothing breeze. The chill tickled my lips after I released the water skin. I looked at Jimsar, sleeping quietly under his own tarp a few feet away. His head poking out under his sheets, breathing softly. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so quiet and peaceful at this early hour. I wouldn't want to wake them yet. In my stupor, I resigned to just sit around and take in my surroundings, at least for a little while. I take in a deep breath and allow myself to relax further. We were off the path and slightly hidden from view, having set up camp under a few wild bushes. Either way I looked, the road seemed to be absent of any strangers, and not that you would expect to see anyone traveling in these parts at such an early hour. This is good. I have some time to myself. Doing a little bit more mediating should be in order. There's more Jonah content? Okay. He seems like a good lad. Excuse me. Yep, just like how I can freely call myself. Oh, okay. Ian, yes, it's gay rights to freely use Bussy. What? Is that a thing? Is what? But do you overlay two souls to reveal the power of zeal always? Kibo Hope is kind of redundant, Josh. Well, that's the name of the Yu-Gi-Oh card, Aaron. It's fine. Well, in English, they call him Utopia, but in Japanese, it's Kibo o Hopu. It usually gets... A lot of people translate it as, like, Hope, King of Wishes. Because it's like Kibo o Hope. So it's weird. I don't know. I stood up and strolled out into the overgrowth away from the road. My hand swept through the tall blades of grass, feeling them cut and snag on the pads of my palm. I felt the sharp chill of dew with every touch, until I reached into a patch of flatter ground. This is a good place. Let's try this again, Remus. Close my eyes. Relax. Push away reality. And, delve. That's quite the content of You Want More Jokes. You get to see a lot of, okay. Hope Ray V. Yeah, he's cool. I wish the new Utopia support wasn't so linear. Like it's kind of just like you summon the new version of Hope, slap on some equips, he's untargetable, can't be is unaffected by opponent's card effect. It just like that kind of game plan is just really boring to me. The void of sight obscured began to swell once more. An utter darkness surrounds me. Not even the moonless and starless sky would be so completely black. Almost terrifying, were it not so perfect and absolute. Like a canvas, I am free to do with this place as I wish. Time to get to work. Let's start out with a frame of reference. Excuse me. Hello, Alan.
Remus,
What do you think I should do?
I want you to take it slow this time. You don't want to overdo it again.
Yes, I remember. Let's plant the grass.
You're getting the hang of it.
I stare at him, and he seems very pleased. All I have to do to make him happy is follow his instructions. The kindest teacher, I am blessed to have him here, trying to save my life. Though, no, this is not Alan. This is my imagination. I shouldn't let my own mind play tricks on me. With a wave of my imaginary hand, the mockery of the bear disappears. And it is foolish to succumb to your own illusions. Is there value in playing with your own belief? Maybe that plays a part in making these things real. It's a side of this world that I will have to explore further. Last time I was here, I followed a different, rational path, and there is more to discover. Yes, this place is not a playground, but a field of purposeful labor. And like a laborer, I have a tool. My will. Like a brush, I mentally wield it and wave it across the space, carefully painting like little clusters of meaning. Each mind stroke refines the image and makes it useful. The cluster grows, intermingle. They congeal and form into larger entities, with solid foundations and sturdy cores, with roots that reach into an analog reality.
Try making a wisp again.
Go away.
Go away. Why should I?
I'm doing what you want me to do.
I know.
Then why are you bothering me?
I'm helping you.
You're distracting me.
I'm helping you, lad.
Pestering Figment, I try to wave it away once more, but this time it stays there. Why can't I get rid of you? I need to get a hold of myself. Better focus. Shoo, go away.
That's no way to treat a friend.
You're not real.
Stop arguing with me, and make that wisp.
I'm trying to, but you keep interrupting me.
Create it in my presence.
I saw Alan conjure his wisp once more, letting it float between us. That little flame, little flare, taunts me. Alan taunts me. He stares and waits, expecting me to impress him. All right, Remus. It seems you're gonna have an audience. Let's try again. Recall the entities I had built thus far. The essentials of flame. Light, fire, warmth. Weave the elements. Use your power to transform the ether into the fundamental shapes of reality. Take the energy and focus it in that direction. Arrange them into something useful. Yes, this is the path. I've been this way before, and I take control of Alan's wisp. It's so much clearer now. I can travel down this road as I have before, yet now I can see so many a bit uh, bifurcation? What?
Bifurcation.
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 Okay. The division of something into two branches or parts. Either of two branches into which something divides. Okay. Okay. And crossroads. Sound Magic Talk sounds hella anime. It really does. What you said in chat, Darian. Darian switch it from top chat to live chat. Yeah, I always hate how YouTube has it set to default to top chat. It's I don't like that. I can modify it. Mercy, there are so many possibilities. Much of the mind fog is lifted, goals can be set, and the path will light up with my purpose. What's all this, then? I tear away from my trance. When I open my eyes, I find Alan and Jimsar facing me. Darn. Jimsar, you ruined it! What the? Is he okay? Of course he's okay. Remus was meditating like yesterday, to try and improve. I don't know. He seemed pretty out of it this time. Alan rolled his eyes. Would you like me to teach him instead? Okay. Oh, look. We need to get going, alright? You guys should stop messing around with this stuff and focus on your mission. I swear, at this rate, Remus, we will become an archon before we find a cure. And Jimsar turned and headed back to camp. Sorry about that. I rubbed my temple, confused about what just happened. Alan, I was in a trance. I know. I was there with you. What do you mean? You were speaking to me. I must have been confusing for you to be in that position, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity. I gave him a fishy look. I wasn't trying to trip you up. I was helping you, truly. You see, when your mind pushes deep into the ether, having an anchor to the real world can help you manifest your magic. Bridge the two worlds, make it easier to translate your intentions into magic. That's why I spoke to you. Your voice was my anchor? Yes. Then our friend interrupted you. His voice pulled me out. When Jimsar spoke, I felt like someone had thrown a bucket of water at my face. Alan's words, on the other hand, were carried with gentle undertones. But why didn't your voice interrupt me? Pervader voices have tricks to them. There are ways to speak it to someone deep in their ether without breaking their trance. Eventually, you will also learn that skill, which will help you use your voice to cast spells, like the incantation you've heard me do. It's a function we call echo. Echo? Okay. A very common skill, though you still need to do more work before we can get there. What? Who's angry face? What? Okay. It's okay, Selkie. Pervader is the slow realization that Jimsar is actually pretty hot. Okay.
All in due time.
I think I had it. Uh, the way was clear, and there were so many places to go.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I'm sure you'll be able to impress in Gurgion.
That's all fine and dandy, but we need to go before anyone spots us. The sun is almost out. Fair enough. The watch could be looking for us right now, though I can't help but feel a bit bitter towards him for ruining my meditation. Jimsar was hard at work, packing everything up. Yeah, I should help him. I stepped, forwards, but Alan pressed a hand on my shoulder to stop me.
He can finish up there. I want you to try again.
But Jimsar's right. We shouldn't waste time right now. I can practice, more at the sanctuary.
Then, this will be quick, I promise.
His eyes dart upwards. The wisp from earlier was floating up above. I guess I didn't imagine it, and he really did cast the spell. That's yours?
Yes, I made it while you were busy.
I know. I saw you do it.
I want you to take control of it again, but this time, you are not going to enter the trance.
I look at him with a quirked brow. No trance? How am I supposed to do that?
Before, I asked you to close your eyes and explore your own head. The point of that was to slip away any distractions from the real world, and let yourself sink into the ether. Yet we are still here, always connected to our physical experience, even though we can have experiences beyond. Our minds pull upon the strings that make up the web of ether, so that we can manifest magic. The web is not material. It is behind everything. It is behind everything material.
Ah, Born, hello. I don't understand. How does that help me cast magic?
You know what to look for now. The next trick you need to master is relying on your intuition to coax the ether, instead of seeking its deliberately. You don't have to close your eyes to see. There are other senses you can rely on. Trust your own memory to guide you.
Like Cooper's underwear CG. Oh my gosh. Like, stop. He's cute enough. They didn't need to do that. But how? Those thoughts didn't seem to make sense when my eyes are open. I mean, Jimstar pulled me out of it really quickly. With just a word. How am I supposed to maintain concentration when reality keeps pulling me back?
Just give it a try. You'll see. It's easier than you think.
Alan took a few steps back and stood by, urging me with a smile. Josh, you know you liked it. So? Okay, I'll do my best. I wonder how this works. The thought pattern I indulge in while I was meditating are so awkward and alien. Ideas that appear rational in the alternate world seem too vague and wishy-washy when I try to consider them now, as I am fully aware of my surroundings. Y'all dog thirsty? No, no, that's not a thing, Fane. Just seeing the grass and Alan and the sky, all of those things remind me of how mundane things can be. It feels wrong to see it and be reminded of it when I'm trying to do something so extreme. I try to apply the elemental process and shape the mind clay into something that resembles control, intention, and purpose. Oh man, Born, you right. Bulges are superior than boobs. It's very odd. I feel like I'm trying to translate a language that I've never seen or heard before. Yet I can sense it. Through heavy concentration, I am able to exert my will. It's not as powerful as when I had my eyes closed, but the sense is alive. I'm so much weaker out here. The realization thunders through me as I remember just how powerful I felt before. It shakes me and makes almost makes me flinch. I allow the feeling to wash over me, through me. It takes a moment. Josh saw Jupiter's ascending and decided to make his life template. What? Oh my gosh. That movie's so entertaining, though. Then it passes. Now it is only an echo. It stays that way until another wave hits. This one has a different yet familiar character. A sudden nudge stirs me. It takes me a moment to realize I didn't actually touch anything. The sensation was entirely in my head, like an overindulged memory. Nah, man boobs are great, but bulges can't be beat. It's a little bit facts. Echo, it's true. What the fuck? Now it isn't censoring boobs. YouTube be that way, Fane. Not Fane. Ian. Josh loves dogs. Josh has always loved dogs. Oh my god. The sensation was entirely in my head, like an overindulged memory. A tickling. Wait. Yes. It crawled up my arm and legs, through my neck and reached into my head. I feel my eyes grow heavy and blurry. My vision darkens and grays, and then becomes more vivid. It flashes, then subsides. Josh, quit your lies. What? What? Do I lie? What? About what? I look and see everything, almost normal, though I can't quite place the difference. My hand, I lift it up to my face to look at it. 5 fingers my eyes do see, but I see 5 more, glowing and growing like the branches of a tree. Suddenly, I realize my arm is actually 2, one within the other, like wearing the thinnest glove over the world, in the world. I jerk my hand away, and the pair are separated. One is like a phantom. Their movements echo one another, yet I can feel their distinct natures. They are different. With one eye I see, within the other, I drink in the shadow of all things raw. With one arm I touch, with the other I tug on the string and that puppet reality. Reflexively, I reach out into the darkness and grab the thing that nudged me. The moment feels so real, yet my true body remains still. This discrepancy threw me off. For a moment, I struggled trying to keep my balance, unsure of what is reality and what is different. It threatens failure. Keep it together, Remus. This, I think this is the edge I have to ride, the place where spells can be coaxed. Yes. And now I have it. I can feel the warmth of the tiny orb in one of my hands. My inner eye can see it too. The wisp is mine, even though it's still floating up above. Their positions are superimposed, material and immaterial, touched by a mark of bonding of my own design. The little torch is in the grasp of my consciousness. Its animation is subject to my whims. I hadn't even noticed it yet. I hadn't even moved it yet, but I can sense it as if I'm holding its leash. The moment lingers as I bask in this feeling. It's not as exhilarating as last time. This is much more interesting. I'm starting to understand how it works. A new lesson has been learned. It's mine. This time, my real hand does not need to move. I'm able to control the wisp and move it with a limb that only exists in my head. The wisp swirls along to my thought commands, and Alan follows it with his eyes.
Good work, Remus!
It dances much more nimbly, almost as if it knows what I want it to do before I even think it. They say the hand is quicker than the eye, but the mind is superior. Supreme, that's what that word was. You were right. It wasn't that difficult.
Ha! You're doing it!
Everywhere I made it go, his eyes were sure to follow. His enthrallment with the light torch made me feel like I had cast a spell on him instead. I shared in his joy and tried to entertain him, putting a little show of swirls and squiggles. Jibsar was none too pleased, standing there in his sullen way. He must think we were mad. Although it was fun, I felt a nagging desire to explore more, to rather test the limits of control.
All right, thank you, Remus, but that is enough. You can experiment some more when we reach Valgurion.
Yes, he's right. I want to do more experiments with this kind of magic, but I know we need to get going. We started walking back to camp. The wisp was still there, as if it had no reason to disappear. I'm not sure how long these last, or how to even get rid of them. I'm not even sure if I can free myself from it. No sense wasting it. Wasting it though. I brought the wisp in front of me and kept it there, guiding me like an escort. Its yellow-orange light is so pretty. When will I figure out how to make my own? I think I nearly had it earlier. At least if Alan makes one of these, I can easily take control of it. I wouldn't have to concentrate too much. I wonder if Pervaders find it rude to steal their wisps. Ah, there's one more thing I want to do. I set the torch towards Alan. As it got close, he turned and noticed what I was doing.
Oh, you're giving it back.
Nope, it's mine now. I'll do what I want with it. He rolls his eyes and turns away again, unconcerned that I was pushing the wisp into his body, as he had done with me the day before. It passed through his clothes and fur, and reached inside his chest. The light inside made him glow like a firefly. Alan walking made things difficult. I needed to maintain concentration, to keep the wisp moving along in his pace, else it would peek outside and ruin the glow. It's all about momentum. He picked up on what I was doing, and started wiggling around, making it hard on me. Hey, stop that!
What's the matter? Can't keep up.
I kept up our little dance for a little while longer. A few moments later, I began to feel silly. This didn't serve anything. I was acting like a child again. Although Alan seemed to reflect my playfulness. I relaxed my mind and allowed the wisp to return to me. Did that make you feel strange?
No, I don't feel much of it anymore. Once you've practiced magic a little bit, you'd become adjusted to it.
Would Jimsar feel it?
Ah. Well, why don't you try it?
Okay. Jimsar was kneeling down with his back towards us, packing up his things. I could put the wisp inside him too. He wouldn't be able to protest until it was too late. I wonder if this would make him feel any different about magic. Should I really ambush him with this experience? He has made it clear that he doesn't like magic. How upset would he be if I tried? I feel like it would be polite to ask. But, like, at the same time, it'd be funny. Don't F this up, Josh. What? What's messing up? What? I asked. I'm a good boyo. Ah, I see. Put your wisp inside him. Probably not a good idea to surprise him like that. I'll try to convince him instead. Jimsar. I brought the wisp between us. I want to show you something.
Show me what?
Yesterday, Ellen taught me how to make this wisp. Well, he tried to. I actually can't make one myself. But he showed me something really interesting.
What are you talking about?
This little light, here. He looks around the area, left and right, then narrows his eyes and glances between me and Alan.
Is this some kind of trick?
No, The way he asked the question made me realize that he was confused and not trying to be stiff-necked. On a hunch, I command the torch to bob up and down, not too fast, not fast enough to be distracting. His eyes were never drawn to it. Can't you see it? He shrugged his shoulders and shook his head slightly.
What am I supposed to see?
Ah. Okay.
Are you going mad, Remus?
Oh, whoops. I did not want to open a program that is, nope. Whoops. Clicking buttons.
Are you going mad, Remus? Or am I going mad?
You can't see it?
Of course he can't. Jimsar is a watchman. To him, the wisp doesn't appear to exist, because its light is unable to reach his eyes.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when we were locked up in the cell in Chariot? There were 2 flower pots adorned with blue flowers.
Yes. You said those things stop magic.
It's called
Ethelrin. Yep.
If you held one of those flowers in your hand, you wouldn't be able to see the torch either.
Why?
It is not physical. It is light. Its light is not our real light, but a type of magical radiance. Ethelrin prevents magic and around itself, and it also stops the light from passing.
So that's why he can't see it? You have a blue flower on you?
Not the flower part.
Jimstar went to pick up a mug, which has been lying on one of the stones by the smoking remains of the campfire.
I drink this every morning.
I look inside and see a murky mixture of green and black grains and fragments which coated the cup's bottom and lip. It had a tannic and earthy scent. Green tea?
Ethelryn tea. Made from dried leaves.
What does it do?
It does what the plant does. It prevents magic.
He pushes the cup in my hand, almost as if expecting me to sip it.
Don't drink it.
Why not?
You won't be able to use magic for a while. A few days at least. It'll make you sick. Right. I almost forgot. Ethelryn is toxic.
Then how come you can drink it?
I built up an immunity to it. It's something we do in training. It takes about a year of taking in small doses until you're able to drink it without feeling ill. The benefit is worth it, though.
You mean...
Ethelryn makes every watchman immune to magic. Your spells are useless against us.
The Silverin watch seems... so much more dangerous now. Fane, why are you retracting all your things? He takes drugs, yo. Oh my god, Eclipse, hello! It's more like a tolerance than immunity. Okay. I knew Ethelryn was powerful, but I never realized it could be so easy to wield. How can magic ever hope to prevail against such an abolishing force? The Inquisition managed to root out most Pervaders across its domain. I guess I know why they were so successful now.
Are we ready to go? Yes, we've spent enough time dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying.
The road ahead was kind to us. A little ways over the horizon, we stumble upon a small river where we filled our water skins. You don't need to hear a Vampire Diaries reference, Josh. That's why. What's Vampire Diaries? Is that one of them, like... What is it, CW? I feel like it probably comes across like one of those. I don't know. I don't watch TV. I don't know things. The river edge the river edged the path, and we followed it further up north. We were led along the tall, sparse wood, where the canopy shielded us from the rising sun. You started a war? Eclipse, what? What'd you do? What madness have you done? Okay, well, the pole looks alright, so that's fine. That's fine. I am going to take a bit of a break, because I'm going to use the restroom real quick, so I will be back, everyone. Hello. Oh my god, what are you all talking about? What is this chat? What is this? What's a True Blood? What's a Vampire Diary? What's a Pretty Little Liar? What is all this? What are these shows? Okay. What a... okay. Oh my god, Josh. You are too weeb to know these normie shows. I might be. Is this like the previous generations, like Riverdale or something? Is that what these shows are? Because, like, I don't know. I had my cartoons to watch. Sometimes they're Chinese cartoons. Oh, right. Eclipse's story. So in a game I play called Guild Wars, I may or may not have used 4 accounts to start a feud between 2 large guilds. So now they're having a toxic war while my main is in the less powerful guild. What? And basically, off the radar while getting tea to watch this dumpster fire. Oh my god. Eclipse. Eclipse. That's great. Josh, what did I just say? What did you just say? What? I fucking called it. What? You come back with food. Look, this is just a cracker. I say this is a cracker. This is a cookie. But, like, they were on the counter when I walked by, so I just grabbed it. Because, like, you know, it's there. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, why are you posting stuff in the Discord during a stream? Ian. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, if the bird got a cracker. What? I mean, it's probably fine. Man, like, right before the stream, I, like, bumped into my desk, and a bottle of water fell on the floor, and that bottle of water was, like, half full, and there wasn't a cap on it, so I just, like, stared as the water started flowing out of it, and then I went to go grab something else, tripped, and then stepped on the bottle of water, thus squeezing all of the rest of the water out of the water bottle. So now I'm just like, it's still kind of damp. I threw like a rag on it right before I started streaming, but like, Feels bad. I, I am not a very coordinated individual. It is fine. Damn it, even stop enticing us with potential Discord content. Selkie, you can just join the Discord. It costs $1. Like I've caused arguments and stuff before, maybe ending a few loving relationships, but all my hard work is coming to pass, which means entertainment and money. Oh my god. Riverdale wishes it was Pretty Little Liars. You will never have someone on Riverdale diagnose a person by saying, with all seriousness, she was living in a perpetual state of hyperreality. The adrenaline rush that was accompanied her feelings of empowerment fueled her ability to be seemingly all-knowing and omnipotent. What? 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 That's not real dialogue. I don't believe that. Like, I don't know. No, see? I'm klutzy, but nothing ever comes of my klutziness. It's usually like, whoops, I dropped a thing, but no harm will come to me. Just something will happen. With Darian, he's actually danger prone. Like, that man is constantly hurting himself in various ways. So there's a difference. It's subtle, but there's a difference. Josh did it for the Vine. Oh wait, that joke is with Sydney, so I can't make it. Oh my god. Pretty Little Liars is fucking amazing. But the first season is kind of boring. Okay. Are you saying I should watch Pretty Little Liars? Is that what I'm hearing? Your dyslexia comes from your klutziness? Oh my god. Until they decide to lean into Scooby-Doo logic. But I like Scooby-Doo. Darian brings chaos to himself. Josh brings chaos all around him. That's kind of facts. That's kind of facts. It was almost noon by the time the road started leading us into the forest. Oh. Man, I could never illustrate forests and junk. Like, I'm too lazy. Several pines have been cut down, marked by stumps and dotted the area here and there. One for every 4 that were still standing. Off left into the distance, between the trees and into the narrow valley, we could spot a tiny village and its lumber mill. There didn't seem to be any people, so hopefully nobody saw us either. We're pretty far out of the domain, so it probably wouldn't be an issue, but it's best to be cautious either way. Wait, what? Josh, I think me and Darian would get along excellent because of bullying you and being danger prone. Josh, we know ya, lazy bird. I am very lazy. Josh, check the other media channel. What? I'm scared. I really am. Ian. Oh my god. These are kind of hot. Okay. All right. They can't get someone scheduled to work for his series finale, so they just made a villain kill him. Okay. Gossip Girls goes off the rails pretty quick. We can all bond over bullying Josh Eclipse. Is this hell over yet? No, Vucky. We're here forever. An hour or two later, and we were still in this thin forest. I was starting to feel cramped, surrounded by trees. Though Alan was confident we would arrive soon. Also, hello, Vucky. Hello. The sun was still high in the sky, well past midday. I began to feel excited and anxious. We're almost there. To think we will visit a sanctuary, a place where everyone is a pervader like me. And no more routine, and no more mundane day-to-day work, but an actual world of magic. I desperately want to see it. Desperate, you say? I wonder what they will think of me. Though, I wonder what they will think of Jimsar. When we get there, I'm going to have to make sure he doesn't get too stressed. He'll be out of his element, a lone watchman among pervaders. How will that community react to his presence? I want to talk about it with Alan, but Jimsar would overhear us. Then again, it's probably on his mind too. I'm sure it's not lost on him that a pervader sanctuary wouldn't receive Jimsar warmly. Maybe we shouldn't tell them that Jimsar is a watchman. They're probably that's probably the safest bet. Though, I wonder if Jimsar can set aside his pride for a moment to do that. If he can't keep his cool, then we would be better off telling the truth about everything. We would have to lie about how we ended up with this affliction, though. Darn, it's getting too complicated.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, it's cute. It's quaint. I like it.
Valgurion.
What a lovely place. And so secluded, too. Far away from any other civilization. Surrounded by hills and trees. Smack dab in the middle of a pond. It was refreshing to see the sky open up above it. I was starting to get sick of all the canopy blocking out the sun. A wave of solemnity washed over me now that we had reached our destination. Although the path was by no means hidden, you would have to be of strong conviction to follow it so deep in the heart of this forest. The sanctuary reminded me of the abbey back home. When my father took me and my younger brother on the pilgrimage outside that word. Alan took a few steps forward, then turned around to face me and Jimsar.
All right. Before we make ourselves known, let's establish some ground rules. I'll do most of the talking. I'll tell them what we've been through and why we're here.
You'll tell them everything?
Yes, that's best.
Mont Sail Lant. Okay.
I think that's best. Lies don't survive long in places like these. I wouldn't be surprised if they already knew the Watch are looking for us. Hold on. If they know we're on the run, are you sure they aren't going to sell us out? Pervaders don't sell out their own, especially sanctuary folk, and especially in these thorny times. You'll find no better allies. I'm not sure about this. No need to worry. You would not be the first watchman to arrive at their doorstep with a sigil. The sanctuaries in this region, so close to the domain, act as rescue missions for those who awaken during their service in the Watch. Those are deserters. Yes, perhaps you shouldn't hammer that point too hard. In any case, I'm sure the on our Archon will be very interested to hear about your afflictions. Finally, and this should go without saying, but do not be rude to anyone in the sanctuary. That's the surest way we're gonna get kicked out. Everyone on the same page.
We both nod, and Jimsar added a loud sigh. Ellen walked ahead of us as we approached the water. Does Josh read stream chat after stream? Sometimes, but not always. Why? Is there something I should read? Is there a thing? What the fuck am I hearing context? Please, for fuck's sake. They built an underground city that is a replica of the above ground city just because. I want to watch you, Josh, but I hate this game. Oh, I'm sorry, Bucky. I'll try to put some diversity in the streams then. Maybe we'll only stream Pervader once a week. Maybe we'll do that. All right. What am I reading? What are we doing? My bank account is Flynn, and he just walked into the mine inferno. Oh my god. I think y'all have really forgotten that I am more broke than Leo when Chase did the cheating prank. Oh my gosh. How could you, Josh? We thought you loved us. What? Reed is not really. Oh. It's more that like I have to wait like 24 hours or something to rewatch the stream with the chat. Cause like YouTube's weird with that, where like if you try to watch the stream right after the stream ends, the chat won't be displayed. So I have to like wait, and sometimes I just don't want to go and read back over.
How are we getting across? We wade through. They don't have a bridge or something? No need to worry. The water is only about waist high. I'd still rather not get wet.
Alan sat down on the ground and took off his boots.
Best go barefoot.
YouTube is weird, period. It really is.
Is this how they do it too? Yes.
Yes, it has to process the chat to sync with the video. Like, I get it. It's just kind of annoying.
Wouldn't that get annoying?
He didn't answer. We took off our boots as well, following Alan as he took the first step into the pond. And Jimsar had detached his scabbard from his belt and held it in his hands. Don't they Don't they leave the island?
They go outside, of course. There's no reason one would need to, sequester themselves in this small plot of land when the surrounding land is so beautiful and bountiful. I'm pretty sure it's bleh. It's pretty, to be sure, but what else is there to find in the forest? There are several good plants to harvest around these parts.
Like what?
Well, let me think. Was it...
Mangleweed? What? Rhymester? Biterum? Words. I've never heard of those.
You'll hear about many new things at the sanctuary.
Wouldn't it make sense to build a bridge then? Or at least have a rowboat?
It would somewhat defeat the purpose.
Kudzu feet pics went? Oh my god, Eclipse. Worm is warm? Worm. Okay. They're made up words, so okay, good. Jimstar feet pics went, oh my god. Stop. What purpose?
Deterrence. Do you mean it's trying to keep people out?
So the water is like a moat?
Verily.
It's a bit shallow for a moat.
Well, it's not a traditional moat, I'll give you that, but it does its job.
Doesn't look like it'll keep bandits away, though. Worm is a real word. It is. It's a monster type in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's meta right now, so... Because Sword Soul is a thing, using a Tenyi package, you know, a nice Tenyi engine to, like, help get your combo started since it doesn't use your normal summon. It's a whole thing.
It keeps pesky travelers away.
Aren't we pesky travelers?
Yes, but we're paid their water toll. A moat does little without a wall. Not all walls are made of stone.
No, you're meta. What? Oh, worms are dollar store dragons, Josh. Worm is a dragon without legs and wings. Okay. Okay. I actually think I'll stop here for today. Excuse me. I think we made a decent amount of progress. Words were read. Think Chinese dragons. Well, yeah, all the worm archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are based on Chinese mythology. Like, I know that. You have Yang Zings and the Tenyi and things. Sword Soul is stupid because they have a 1-card Baroness, and I'm like, what do you mean they got a 1-card Baroness? Like, that's like a 3-card combo in like Speedroids and other Synchro archetypes. Like, why is it so easy for Sword Soul? Like, come on. Number of words Josh fucked up counter infinity. Look, it's my lot in life. I apologize for the messages in Discord, although they are all good and worthwhile. Okay, I'll read them in a bit. It's all good. Thank you. Thanks for the Ussie Persian. Okay. Ian, I'm on my way for kudzu daddy pics. Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible. Worm is a dragon. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. And I will contact you in Twitter DMs for Cut Daddy. Oh my god. By the way, Josh, the simp counter has broken again. I haven't even simped that much this stream. I was reading. I thought I was doing good. Like, come on. Oh well. That's my lot in life. Anyway, I'll end the stream now. So I'll see you all around.